Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and making some really good trades. And let's dive right into the analysis here. The markets were down 17 basis points today. Triple Q's down 21 up 21 basis points, and the small caps down 94 basis points, almost an entire percentage points. But obviously, they are the most volatile and the most interest rate sensitive stocks right now. But yes, overall, the market tries to continue to push higher. We got a little bit of downside action today related to the news and the data that we got. This was on ISM manufacturing PMI coming in hotter than expected. Tuesday, tomorrow, we have JOLTS job opening, and then on Wednesday we have Fed Jerome Powell speaking, ADP private sector non-farm payrolls report, and then ISM services PMI, and then Thursday we have the unemployment claim as per usual, and on Friday it's probably going to be the most important one probably of this week, and it's going to be the non-farm payrolls, right? Non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, all those numbers are going to be extremely important for the Fed to base their decision on what to do with interest rates, where inflation is at. And right now, you can see that the dollar had a huge surge today. The dollar surged from 104.4 all the way to 104.9. And to me, not just to me, but technically now, based on Elliott wave, this pattern is now invalidated. You cannot get another third wave down. So to me, this looks like this is going to push higher and could very well extend this B leg. This could just be a very large bear flag. Sorry, my phone's ringing here. Let me just mute that very quickly. This could very well extend the B wave longer in a larger ABC, and we may not get this melt up scenario for maybe a couple more weeks. Maybe April is going to be a tough one. I know I said I was very bullish in yesterday's video, and I still am, right? On the larger time frames, right? We are looking at the larger time frames, of course. We're getting a bit of a slowdown, but still bullish. Weekly, a little bit bearish now after today, I guess, at 8, and let me see here, a 5. So still actually now starting to rotate to the bearish side. Daily time frame, red dot confirmation. So we'll have to see how everything plays out tomorrow. Right now, a little bit of a 12, and let me see here. A bit of willing to bet's like a -30. There you go, -3 on the dual band strength index. So you're getting a little bit of bearishness right now, but it could just be another dip to buy, right? So until we really get a break here in the trend, we won't know where the top is, and it could very well just continue to melt up higher. If the data comes in weaker than expected, maybe the Fed's gonna cut, right? But you're seeing an incredible amount of selling. I've talked about this over and over again, right? This is just like, it dumbfounds me how much selling there is. Same thing on the Dow Jones, right? But it can continue to go up, right? This is just big money taking profits. It can take a long time for them to finally, run out of gut dry powder and stop selling. So they can keep on selling for a very long time. But yeah, the mega caps, the big caps, the big names, I'm assuming they're still holding up quite well. Let me just take a look here at Tesla. I think Tesla's here at 175. Was up down 32 basis points today. Meta up 1.19%. So they continue to push higher, these bigger name stocks. So let's actually take a look at some right now. Take a look at some individual names. Apple now down to 170 and 3 cents here. So to me, it's still a valid, it's still a good buy until we really break this pivot. Then at that point, we stop out, or if we break this major pivot, then that would be my final stop out level, and I would be out of the trade and wait for some lower prices, and lower prices could be coming, right? You never know. Taking a look at Tesla, I really like Tesla here in this area, although it's still possible that it could go a little bit lower and continue the bullish divergence, right around 157, 156. I will not discount that. And there's another big level at 145, so that's another area of interest to buy there. And let me just give you one moment here. Let me just adjust some settings. There we go. Perfect. When we take a look at some other stocks, let me take a look at some other individual names. Let me head over to PayPal. I believe PayPal had a bit of a down day today, so it looks like we're entering the wave 2 now. Quite a big, bit of a break in the trend here. So to me, it looks like it finished up 5 waves, and now you're going to do an ABC correction. So maybe we'll get a little bit more downside in this market. And I would be interested in getting in the long on PayPal if we can pull back to the $58 or $60 level. All right, let me head over here and we'll take a look at HUT. I think we had a few requests. Let me just switch over to my YouTube studio. We'll read some of the requests from yesterday. I think someone requested for HUT mining. So we'll take a look at HUT mining in just a few moments. I believe it was HUT mining and Blackstone. So let me just head over to HUT mining. So HUT, HUT mining. So obviously this is related to Bitcoin. And similar to a lot of the crypto stocks, I think HUT mining has a lot of potential. Probably the one that has the most potential. I think we charted this on the larger cycles for this to go to like the $200 levels, and it's at $10 right now. But again, this could be like many years from now, right? And it may not happen at all. So there's no guarantees. But if this is a game of trading, and if you want to take some risks, sometimes the payouts are massive. But yeah, I mean, very similar to Mara. I think it's in this B wave, and I think it could already be finished. And now you're going to enter a C leg, and right now, rightfully so, Bitcoin is taking a very big hit towards the downside. It's down to 68,800, and it continues to sell off. I think Bitcoin could have more downside here to probably 62,000. So you may get more selling in Mara, and it could be headed down to the $13 level. $12 level. I would be very interested in buying that there. Riot, I think we can go a little bit lower, maybe $8, and I think it would be a very intriguing buy at that point. But yeah, HUT mining. When I'm going to be buying these ones like Mara and Riot, I'll probably be buying some on HUT as well. HUT, you have a really nice pivot here. Right around $6.41, and I know it's probably like a long ways away at the moment, but I still like it. It would probably be another, let me see how much of a drop this would be. Probably a 30-40% drop in the price. I would be interested in starting to accumulate it there. Okay, so that's basically it. Let me take a look at a few more names here. I think he also asked for BX. We'll just cover Blackstone very quickly, and we'll cover ROKU. So Blackstone, I think I did on a larger scale time frame analysis that it's just essentially a B wave, but I can make so you can make 3 waves out of this. Here is very similar to the stock market. You know how it kind of corrected here. So you kind of have like a B wave, and I still think that you'll start to go down here. But if you want a longer term calculation of where this stock could go, if this is the count, then I think you'd be looking at something like $55 to $7 in the long term. But I mean, this is a very long term analysis. It could take years for this to play out, and the fundamentals in the market would have to match it, right? You'd have to have interest rates not being cut and maybe even risen more, or maybe inflation comes back and they just print money, they don't care, then financial institutions take a massive hit. And you'll know that this is going to be the count if you get an impulsive move towards the downside, right? If you get an impulsive move, then you'll know that you're in this scenario, and it's just like hope to God that they do something to stop this from falling, but we'll see. Let's take a look at ROKU. So ROKU is in the buy area, and it's been in the buy area for quite a bit of time. I definitely like it. In my opinion, I think I'll be adding to some positions if we can get a little bit lower. But I do have a stop out level. If we cross this line, then I would just get out of the trade and look for a better opportunity. The daily stochastics have been reset here. We can see ROKU, big money and smart money has been accumulating and buying at this area, but it doesn't mean it can't go lower, right? 4 hours, saw a little bit of accumulation there. Nothing on the 1 hour, and obviously I don't like to really get on the 30-minute or the smaller time frames, but yeah, you're seeing a little bit of buying here. let me get over to, we'll take a look at the TLT. So TLT yields surge today. So the TLT pushing lower now. So it looks like this wave 2 top was another wave 2 of a 3-wave move. So if this is the case, the yields should go much higher and the TLT should start to impulse down in a third leg. And this is this could be it, right? This could be the 3 of 3 moment and yields just start pushing higher like a crazy amount, and maybe we do get a big pullback in the market. But yeah, so this is when I take a look at the dollar, this is no longer it for me, and this was the wave 2 target, so I would not count this as an accurate level now. You could see this is just a 3-wave move inside of an ABC. So to me, this is it. This is what needs to play out, and I don't mean to put the C leg so high. But I can give you guys a target of where I think the dollar is going in the short term or short to medium term. So let me just pull this out for you. And you can see how accurate some of these levels are, right? So there we go. So this could be it, right? And then you have a range between 106 and 109. And this can be an overshooting B wave. Do not think that the B wave cannot go higher than this high here. It can. It can. Trust me, it can. Right? And then once this happens, then you can go down and down and down and down in the market. But this could end at any moment, right? Just know that. You can get on some smaller time frames and see if we can make 5 waves out of this. You can probably get on the daily. No, I'd like it on the 4-hour. Take a look at the 4-hour. 3, 4, 5. So you just you could already be, you know, technically done here. Yeah, you could. 5. Right, and then just an extended 5th wave. But if you erase divergence. If you erase divergence, you're just going to extend the 3rd wave. You're just going to extend the 3rd wave, and it's just going to go on and on and on and on and on until you get into this area. And I think this is where you're going. So this could be it now. If you're looking for the market melt up, you may have some pressure or some chop for the next couple of weeks or maybe the month of April, and then we get that big rally in May, and it's sell in May, walk away after that. Or maybe it's no sell and you just buy, right? Cycle could also be done, right? This could also maybe be already done, ABC, and now you're just taking off much and much higher. But for now, let's not get ahead of ourselves, and I think this is the primary scenario now. This should be it now. I'll put some targets there for you guys. All right, I think that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, feel free to join the Discord. I post my trades in there for you guys in real time with market updates.